Hello everyone, welcome to Easy English Channel. Today I am going to reading English story for you, and the title of the story is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Part 1. Once upon a time there was a little princess. She was called Snow White because she was white as snow, her lips were red as blood, and her hair was black as night. She was a beautiful girl, sweet and gentle. She lived in a palace with her father and her stepmother, the king and the queen. The queen was a beautiful woman, but she was wicked and vain. Every day the queen looked in her magic mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all?" And every day the mirror answered, "You, my queen, you are. You are the most beautiful of all." Time passed, and little Snow White became a beautiful young lady. Everybody loved her. One morning, when the queen asked her magic mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all?" the mirror answered, "My queen, you are beautiful, it's true, but Snow White is more beautiful than you." The queen was furious. She planned a horrible crime. She called a huntsman and commanded him, "Take Snow White deep into the forest and kill her." "But, Your Majesty, the beloved princess," he said. "Kill Snow White and take out her heart," the queen commanded again. Part 2. The huntsman took Snow White deep into the woods. "Forgive me, my princess. I have orders from the queen to kill you, but I can't do that," he said. "Oh, good man," she cried, "I'll run into the forest and I'll never come back." Snow White ran and ran through the dark forest. She was so scared. Then she found a little house. The door was open. She went in. A little table was set for dinner. 7 little chairs, 7 little bowls, 7 little spoons, 7 little knives, 7 little forks, and 7 little mugs. Snow White was hungry and thirsty. She thought, "I'll have a little bread from each bowl, and I'll drink a little wine from each mug." Then, feeling so tired, she lay down on one of the 7 little beds, and she fell asleep. In the morning she woke up and saw the 7 masters of the house looking at her. They were 7 dwarfs. "Who are you?" they asked. "My name is Snow White," she answered. And she told them the whole story about the wicked queen. "Princess Snow White, you can stay," the dwarf said. "Can you help us cook and clean?" "Yes, I can cook and I can wash. And I can make beds," she said happily. "Please remember, don't open the door to strangers," said the dwarfs. "The queen will find you." Part 3. At the palace, the queen asked her magic mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all?" The mirror answered, "My queen, you are beautiful, it's true, but Snow White is more beautiful than you. In the mountains she dwells, and she is still alive and well." The queen was absolutely furious. "I will kill Snow White myself," she thought. She made a deadly poison. Then she put the poison in a beautiful red apple. The queen, dressed in old clothes, went to the little house in the mountains. She knocked on the door, calling, "Apples, juicy apples, apples for sale." Snow White answered, "I'm sorry, madam, I can't open the door to strangers." "Oh, I'm just an old woman. Open the window and take 1 apple." Snow White opened the window, took the apple, and had 1 bite. She fell dead to the floor. "Now I'm the most beautiful of all. Ha ha ha," the queen said, and she ran away. Back at the palace, The queen ran to her magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all? The mirror answered, You, my queen, you are the most beautiful of all. Part 4. The 7 dwarfs found Snow White dead on the floor. In her honor, they made her a glass coffin and placed it on top of a mountain. One day, a young prince stopped to see her, and he fell in love with Snow White. With a kiss, she came back to a new life with her prince. Snow White and the prince had a big wedding. Everyone was invited to the celebration, even the wicked queen. And that night, when the queen saw Snow White, she choked with envy and hate, and she fell dead to the floor. The prince and the princess lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.